Why are we drawn to the universal mysteries? Remembering our divine self through the path of the mysteries. Since the dawn of time, humanity has looked up at the night sky and wondered. The stars have inspired awe, curiosity, and a deep longing that words can barely express. Beneath the vastness of the cosmos, we feel both small and infinite, reminded that something within us is connected to everything that exists. But what is that pull we feel towards the mysteries of the universe? Why does our soul respond so deeply to the unseen realms, to symbols, to the sacred teachings of the mystery schools? The answer lies in remembrance. We are drawn to the mysteries because at the core of our being, we are part of them. The call of the unknown. The universe is not just around us, it is within us. Every cell, every breath, every pulse of our heart carries the rhythm of creation itself. When we gaze into the stars, something ancient awakens. It's not merely curiosity, it is recognition. The human spirit is designed to seek truth, to explore beyond the visible, to remember what has been forgotten. The mysteries whisper that there is more to life than the physical world. When we are the spiritual beings, walking in a physical experience, learning, growing, and evolving through cycles of transformation. This yearning for understanding is the soul's way of guiding us back home to our divine essence. The path of the mysteries. Throughout history, mystery schools have existed to help seekers remember this connection. From the temples of ancient Egypt to the sacred groves of Greece and the esoteric teachings of modern times, the mysteries have always been a bridge between heaven and earth. These teachings are not about dogma or blind belief. They're about direct experience. They invite each student to explore the deeper dimensions of reality through ritual, meditation, energy work, and inner reflection. The path of the mysteries asks, who are you beyond this body and this life? What is your divine purpose in this creation? And how do you awaken the light within yourself and live as a conscious creator? When we walk this path, we begin to see the universe not as separate from us, but that we're part of a greater web of life. Each of us spark that divine consciousness learning to remember our true nature. The journey back to divine self, as we awaken through the mystery teachings, we begin to shift our perception. We no longer see ourselves as limited beings struggling in an uncertain world. Instead, we remember that we are eternal souls having a human experience. This remembrance brings healing, empowerment, and clarity. We begin to release old stories of fear and celebration, aligning instead with love, wisdom, and divine purpose. The mysteries remind us that enlightenment is not found outside of ourselves. It is the process of uncovering what has always been there. The light we seek has been within us all along. So, why are we called back now? In this modern age, humanity stands at crossroads. We are more connected than ever, yet many feel lost, disconnected, and spiritually numb. The outer world moves quickly, but the soul longs for depth, meaning, and purpose. This is why the ancient call of the mysteries is returning. The teachings of sacred wisdom traditions are reawakening because the world needs conscious, heart-centered beings who remember their divine nature and their role as co-creators of reality. Each of us carries a divine spark that, when awakened, becomes a beacon for others. As we return to our truth, we help elevate collective consciousness. So, living the mysteries means walking through life with awareness. It's about turning the ordinary into sacred, seeing every experience, challenge, and relationship as an opportunity to grow and embody more of our divine essence. You live the mysteries when you listen to your intuition and trust that inner knowing. When you honor the cycles of nature and your own transformation. when you seek balance between light and shadow and spirit and mystery, and you share your gifts and service for the greater good. When we live this way, we don't just study the mysteries, we become them. The truth is, the universe has been separate from us, has never been separate from us. The mysteries are not something we must find, they're something we must remember. Each step on the spiritual path brings us closer to that remembrance. When we reclaim the sacred, the infinite, and the divine within ourselves, and in that moment of remembering, we awaken to the truth that we are the mystery, living, breathing, and creating within the internal dance of the cosmos.